says, go preach to all nations. Now, does that mean go preach to the whole world? Does that mean go preach to the Chinese man or the Arab? No, that means go preach to all Israelites, man. You know, that specifically means Israelites.
Yeah, it's Hebrews 3 and 12. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief and departing from the living power. That goes to show you that lacking faith is actually a sin. And the Most High sees that as wickedness, but not believing in Yahweh Shah. So therefore, that will make a person wicked.
Alright, let's go on prophecy. Get Jeremiah 51. Okay? Because the time we're approaching is that third world. We're approaching the third world war. We're approaching the race wars. All the plagues, and a lot of you people walking up and down the street, y'all don't see this, man.
Russia just supplied Turkey with a missile defense.
There you go. The elder just mentioned that Russia supplied Turkey, or Syria was Turkey.
He supplied Turkey. In other words, Turkey bought a missile defense system from Russia.
Right.
Now, you know, that's Ezekiel 39, and it's essentially a defense to be shaken.
The elder just said that Turkey just last week just purchased a missile defense system from Russia, and that goes back to the prophecy in Ezekiel the 38th, right? The 38th chapter, when it says that Meshach and Tubal should be a help unto Turkey. So this is all prophecy, man.
Russia, in other words, Meshach and Tubal is Turkey.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's okay.
Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Right, so the Most High says what? You that rise up against me, you that rise up against the Most High, you that rise up against the people of my people, or you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Most High is gonna bring you a destroying wind. Which that destroying wind represents the missiles, man. Because those missiles, they bring something what's called a nuclear wind. All right? Which a nuclear wind totally destroys everything in its path, man. You know? That's why it tells you in Revelation the 7th chapter, you got the 4 angels right now. They're holding back the 4 winds, man. Because those winds are going to bring a lot of destruction. Go back to read that.
Right, it says, I was sent upon Babylon fairness.
Yeah. His father. Read that again.
Come on.
I was sent upon Babylon fairness.
Fairness, right? Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
That shall fan her.
Right, the Most High said, I shall bring on the Babylon fanners that shall fan her. Right, and those fanners represent those other nations shooting their missiles as well. Because a fanner, what does it do with a fire? It makes the fire bigger. That's why you got the ancient, it's called bellows, right? The little thing that you squeeze that pumps air into the fire that makes it grow bigger and bigger. So that's what the Most High has prepared for Babylon, right? Read that part again.
Right, it says, I was sent unto Babylon fairness.
I should send unto Babylon fairness, meaning you got the other nations, they're going to also take part. They're going to shoot their missiles, man. They're going to shoot their missiles upon America. That's why all these nations, North Korea, they want to bomb America off the map, and guess what? They're going to do it. Russia, they want to bomb America off the map. Guess what? They're going to do it.
Oh, Hewitt was quoted saying that the USSR didn't have to be dismantled. He said it could have been restored in a different way. Hewitt wants to go back to the socialist way, and they're going to do it according to the prophecy. You know? So look up that bill.
Now you gotta go. Probably go back to North Korea.
It says, I was sent to Babylon
said the Most High is going to make the land of America or the land of Babylon empty, man. Now, what instrument can do that? Those nuclear missiles, man. That's why he's raising up all these nations to build up their military, to build up their nuclear arsenal, right? You know?
And should empty her land.
Right. The Most High is going to totally eradicate the land of America, aka Babylon, as it's referred to in the scriptures. Right? Continue.
For in the day of trouble, they should be against her round about.
Right. Which we're approaching that day very soon, man. The day of trouble. The day of trouble. In the day of trouble, those missiles are going to surround America. They're going to pelt this place, America, man. The Most High is going to make it rain in America. Yeah. Boy, read on.
Right, it says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
Right, and the archer, that represents the ones that obtain those nuclear missiles. Right? It says, read that part again.
Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
It says that against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. So you got these other nations, they're going to shoot their arrows, right? Because the scriptures refer to these missiles as arrows. Or one of the ways they mention it, they also mention it as swords, right? But these other nations are going to point their arrows against America. To what? Destroy it. Why? Because that's the Most High's purpose, right? You know?
And against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine.
Right, against him that lifted himself up against his brigandine. That means that's going into, that brigandine represents America's army. Because they have a lot of pride in the American army, man. They say what, the few, the proud, the Marines, right? So it says what, though he lifted himself up against his army or against his brigandine, the Most High is still going to destroy it, right? Continue.
And spare ye not her young men.
And spare ye not her young men. No man, no young woman, no young, old, young, you know, nobody's going to be spared here in America, man. Once these missiles get shot off, nobody's going to survive it, right?
It says, destroy ye utterly all her host.
Right.
All hosts.
It says destroy her utterly, all her hosts. Now those hosts, they represent what? The armies, man. And that's what the Most High is preparing to destroy the nation's army in that Third World War. Okay? And that Third World War is right around the corner. And little do you people know, y'all walking around here like it's all hunky-dory. But that eclipse that's happened Monday is basically the despise of your kingdom. The Most High is telling you, look, your kingdom's almost over, man. Right. And destruction is coming, man.
Yeah, it wasn't the Most High changing giant light bulbs in heaven for you people out there. That's what they're telling the kids. Oh God, you changed the light bulb in heaven. No, the moon came in front of the sun. The moon is the farthest distance from the sun and from the earth. So when the moon comes in front of it, or in front of the sun, it actually blocks out the sun's light, man. That's what I say.
I got a scripture about them, that military, that brigandine, the scripture speak about. You know how they're going to be decimated over there in the Middle East? Yeah, annihilated.
That's annihilated, decimated. So it's for a 10. It's not even
Okay.
decimate. And they be like, no man, it's going on.
Yeah. Oh, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. It says the virgin shall mourn, meaning the young women, all right, having no bridegroom. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. They're now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Right, so that's showing you even before these place gets pelted with these missiles, there's gonna be a draft here, man. because they're gonna need bodies to ship over there for that third world war, man. And you had some politicians even talk about the draft, man. Why? Because they're starting to put that spirit out there. So it's telling you a lot of virgins will mourn having no bridegroom, meaning there's going to be a lot of death, man. And that's when an Israelite man is going to be precious as fine gold or Ophir. You know? You know?
Verse 36, behold, the word of the Lord receive it. Believe not the gods in whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when?
Yeah, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, man. Because the plagues, there's a lot of plagues the Most High has for this place, America, man.
Just like the Most High did in Egypt, man. The Most High, in the time of when we were in captivity in Egypt, was all those plagues he did by casting darkness, the locusts, the frogs, every firstborn killed, right, amongst cattle and men, right? Basically all the plagues that the Most High did in Egypt, he's going to do the same thing in America. Why? Because America is Egypt, all right? America is Egypt, Babylon, all wicked kingdoms into one. Sodom, Gomorrah, all rolled in one. So the Most High is going to put plagues upon America. By way of what? Martial law, famine, disease, obviously warfare and missiles. Excuse me, race riots. All right. I mean, there's going to be pure mayhem and anguish in America, man. All right, in many ways.
Verse 38, and when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack that come upon the earth.
Right, so they're going to be one after another, man. Just like when a woman has those labor pains before she gives birth. You know, they come like, right? There's no stopping, and there's no way to prevent those labor pains. Just like there's no way to prevent all these plagues that are going to take place in America.
Yeah. When you said that, what jumped in my head? Another plague, the stock market, man. The stock market is going to fucking crash, man. And that's it, man. I've been seeing a lot of stuff as far as the stock market, you know, up and down, up and down. I just saw some guy made a video about the international bankers. The Rothschilds, basically, you know, the top family on earth. They're starting to sell a lot of their stock. So that's a common theme for something great to happen, like just like happened in the Great Depression in the 30s, 1930s. All right. So what happens, and even in the crash in 2008, what happens is once you see the international bankers start selling, I mean everything's for sale, you better start sweating, man. All right. That means a crash, basically a crash is inevitable. I'm just backing up what the brother was saying. It's gonna happen, all right?
And that's just one aspect. It's gonna be, and that can cause a lot. That can just a stock market crash can cause a ripple effect of other things, man.
Yeah. So again, you know, me in the movies, I believe the movie is called Jack Ryan. I forget what it's called. It's with Kevin Costner. I forget who the main actor is. The main actor, he's in Star Wars, Star Trek. I think it's called Jack Ryan. I forget. Yeah, he's like a CIA agent. But anyway, I gotta watch that movie again. That movie's bad because in that movie, I never seen a movie like this where it points out a guy. He's a guy from Russia, this enemy, and what he's doing is what this guy they're fighting against is doing, he's trying to crash America's economy. Now, what movie ever shows like an enemy or evil guy in the movie just trying to do that? You know what I mean? Usually he's trying to blow up a building or cast a missile. You know what I mean? Like Mission Impossible. Yeah, I think the last Mission Impossible, they had a nuclear missile that was going to go in America. Tom Cruise stopped it, you know, or biological warfare. But this movie, which I've never seen before, which is not a common theme, this guy, he was from Russia, but he was trying to crash America's economy by the stock market. It shows you in that movie, man. And once that happened, a pile of other effects happened too, like riots, businesses closing down, riots in the streets. You know what I mean? So like the brother's saying, once the stock market crashes, everything else, because look, a stock market crash is synonymous with a terrorist attack or martial law. Everything can happen just like that, man. They're all intertwined, they're all connected.
And nowadays it's going to be worse than it was in 1929 because you got a lot of companies that have those stocks. They're connected with each other, man. For instance, if a stock and cheese goes down, that's going to affect the pizza stores, Domino's. It's going to affect stores that sell cheese. You know, so it's going to be far worse than it was back then, right?
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 39.
I'm sorry, now at least people back then know how to survive.
Yeah, man.
To some degree.
Now it's just,
You know, now the people in these days are so dependent for everything, even for soap or toothbrush, or even paper towel to wipe your ass, man. You want to go to the store and buy it. You know, even water. I mean, damn, the most essential thing on earth, like water, you have to go to the so-called white man or the government to get that, man. But in that day, hey, the so-called white man has the power to cut off the water supply. A good example of that is Detroit. That's what happened in Detroit, right? So this is not it's not unreal for these things to happen. You know?
2nd Ezra 16:39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle.
It's at every side. So that's every scenario, every angle. Hell is coming to America, man. Every damn angle is gonna be, no matter where you go, man. You want food, it ain't gonna be there. You want a shelter, it ain't gonna be there. You want safety, it ain't gonna be there. Anything you want to do, man, it's done for. You finished. So that's what it says.
Yeah, it says, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side.
Yeah, sorrows from every side, because all those things I just mentioned is obviously sorrowful, man. If you don't have a home to live in, you sorrowful. If you try to escape a band of cannibals, you know what I mean? You're not happy running away from that, man. All right? So on every side, it's going to be sorrow, man.
Verse 40, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle.
Yeah, read that again, slow.
O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right? Because, yeah, that's the times that the Most High is bringing to America, man. All right, you're not going to be able to dwell in your apartment or your house or whatever you might have in this damn fucked up society that you gotta fucking pay rent for, because that's gonna be out of the window. You're gonna have a damn chip, you know, in this society to come. You gotta get the market of peace, son. Yep. You see? So the Most High said we have to make ourselves ready to the battle, man. All right? We have to prepare, and that's what we're doing. And our preparation is in the trust of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right? Because the destruction is no escaping it. So we just hope that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua be with us, all right? To guide us, all right, in peace and safety, man. All right, when you people out here are getting destroyed, you know, like none other, man. Because you're gonna have to have a chip, all right? Otherwise, you're gonna be in a concentration camp, all right? Or you're just gonna be put, you're gonna be, killed, man. You're gonna be executed or whatever. So the Lord said we must be a pilgrim is a traveler, you know? Now, on the move. You know, not in one place, not stationary. So these are the kind of times that the Lord is speaking about. Verse 41, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it. Right, because that's all the ways of the world, man. You ain't supposed to be putting your trust in your possessions, man. You're not supposed to be a doomsday prepper.
Precept. Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Right. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. All your damn bank accounts, that's going to be obsolete. All right? They're going to replace that with an RFID microchip. Okay? Your cars, your clothes, all right? Your most prized possessions, the Most High says in the scriptures that you ain't don't put your trust in that shit, because you're gonna have to be as one that don't care about it in the days that's coming. All right, your house with the white picket fence, man, and your family living the American lifestyle, the American dream, as if nothing terrible can ever happen to this place. That's not reality, man. Alright? The reality is, it's going to be a mass death of people, man. Alright? And only few is going to be saved out of it. Alright, so, with that, until next week. Shalom.